Okay, welcome back to the Long Dark. Didn't go as I was hoping there. Last one, I was a little. You may have noticed I was a little quiet. I mean, there are times I do take a long pause, but yeah, that was. I switched out headphones with another set of headphones because it was really hot, and still wanted to, watch some videos on YouTube. Where did you go? You were right here a minute ago. Sun's almost going down, but due to that high wind, well, if I'm looking for a deer, I'm really encroaching in on the spot where I would get him to run away, so I should crouch down a wee. And she is hungry. Well, now I just want to find the stupid thing because I gotta walk back into a headwind. Huh. You go for a nap and then the deer just relocates. Okay. Okay. So she's gonna be a little hungry. I'm gonna pop in here real quick. Just gonna do a quick inventory, see what I have. Pretty sure it's still not much. I'm pretty sure I have like 1 cattail. Oh, I have 4. Well, that is something. 4 cattails. And a bunch of water. Like, it's a little early to be just crashing, too. She did drop the bedroll, the bearskin upstairs. But she's starving, so I need to feed her. Okay, I don't want this to be exactly like last video where I sit there, but that deer not being there when I went back outside was pretty close to a complete burn. What to do? Like, I don't have the time really to knock down anything good for reclaimed. That's a lot of calories too. I'd have to eat 2 cattails to not starve during that. Well, actually, I could eat no cattails. All right, you know what? Please do not get too dark. All right. It's dark. Okay, so this is all for plans for breakfast. I'm not I'm pretty sure I took a point of damage there. I'm not and possibly more from the fatigue as well. But I'm not planning to go fishing right now, but I either need to kill the deer out front or get some fishing done. And the only way you can do that, of course, is if you have... I saw a big flash green. Come on now. Oh. Oh, there. Yep, there we go. Okay. Wow. That's enough calories to get her 7 hours. And I don't have anything like, oh, I do have a tea. Could have eked out another 100 calories, maybe gotten another hour of sleep without taking any damage. But, hey, look at that. I've survived 30 hours. Oh, there we are. There's the upstairs. There's the door. I'm hoping it sounds really not windy out. So just the ambient, just that constant. Well, I do have a cattail out here, but that is desperation stuff. Do you see any wolves? I don't see any wolves. I know there's a bunch of bear meat over on a porch somewhere. Yeah, so my apologies. I don't know if you guys really tune in for the commentary all that much, but I mean, if you do, great. That's awesome. Because I'm just kind of really flying by the seat of my pants when it comes to the commentary, you can probably tell. Usually I have an agenda, I have something I want to say, and sometimes I actually say that. All right, book time. You betcha. Usually I get halfway through what I want to say, then my eye is caught by something shiny, something happens in front of me while I'm playing the game. I completely miss, the rest of a shout out or something like that. Like I do a lot of head shaking when I'm editing as well. Well, rewatching my videos and cutting out the parts I don't like. All right, that's emergency cedar, and this is an emergency. We have a cooking pot. You betcha, break ice. So what's your sign? So there we are, dying, nice and... do I take more damage while I... fish? I think not. This should give... Yeah, there we go. We got like 265 calories. I should be able to fish for a couple hours, right? Fish 2. I was going to say I need a bass. That'll save me. But just one, eh? Alright. Well, hey, it's the only thing on the menu. Alright, we get hurt for an hour while we go fishing. Come on. Yes! Yeah, that was helpful. Don't eat raw fish. It's not helpful. So you get an hour of burn time. So once that item is cooked, you can... Nice. You've got an hour-ish. On that one, went a little hardcore. What do we got here? We got 3 hours. Look at that. Let's start fishing for an hour. Okay, I'll take it. I don't normally take them when they're that small, but I will take it. Definitely. I have to say that was a really successful fishing run. Boop. I thought for a second I heard the bear because I've been fishing out here before and the bear has decided to drop by and, you know, terrorize me while I'm in the fishing hut. But then I realized, no, he's dead. I killed him. Alright, so, spacebar that, pick him up, drop him, throw him up here. It was a quick 7 hours of sleep gone by. All right. Kind of winging it here, hoping it works. I think I've got 2 hours of fire time if I've got an hour and 40-ish. It's an outdoor fire. They're not exactly... there's a lot of mercy going on here with this. Huh. Well, she's tired. But she's got a full belly. So... Nobody? Because usually you kill the top guy and the little guys shall show up. So what are you? 16 minutes. What can be done in 16 minutes? We can take the torch. Grab 70 pounds of fish. And start running. Look at the speed versus the speed of the sprint meter dropping here. Did I leave any cattails over on this side? That would be a nice surprise. Surprise, you missed something. So I'm really hoping that's a rock instead of a cattail head on the ground. Oh, no. Sadly, I've been here. I don't know if I've gotten them all. There's some around the island out there. And then that's this place. It's drained. So unless I go to unnamed pond. Okay, stop running. We can make it. We can make it. If I see a wolf too, I'll do the bait thing. It's nice. I've got 2 bear hides curing now. I don't know if I'm ever going to actually live long enough to do anything with them, but I've got them. You know? Really brings home the whole can't take them with you when you're dead thing, but yeah. I got them. Holy cow, you'd think I'd ask you to carry all the fish. You should have enough food for a month at this rate. I want to get up here on the porch and leave my fish out on the porch. I also got some nice time. You know, you're the whole reason I went fishing. And now I'm too exhausted to... Son of a deer. Alright. Eat that. Just fill right up on the stuff. Drop it. Let's go inside. She's got some sleeping to do. Yeah, as exciting as it is, I brought you in for the sleep, you know. That's fun. I'll just, you know, wish her a good night. So I've got some, I can rip up, like, you just don't have the time with the calories you get. Let's sleep for 2 hours. She likes to cuddle the torch. All my survivors are hardcore like that. Oh, right. Well, we got out there before it got horrible. Or got out of outside before it got horrible. So now I can look at what I really need to do. Well, what I really need to do is sleep. But that's going to kind of screw me up. So I think whip down, maybe make an arrow? Yeah, maybe. Hopefully. Oh, yes. Sometimes it's the corpse and sometimes it's the workbench. But the first thing I open usually doesn't go so quickly. And usually, yeah, I'm not in a hurry enough to use the tools to make arrows, but yeah, I'd rather make arrows quickly at this particular point. Do I have enough stamina? You know what? Let's not do that. She's had a day of having her condition kind of pecked at. You know, no need for more damage. So we'll just head on up and sleep while the sleeping's good. The blizzard can sing her a lullaby. So yeah, it's coming along, but I am thinking about going back now that I've got a full stomach and some calories to come back to. I'm thinking about going back to the dam area there, grabbing all the pelts that I have there, and bringing them here so everything's in a central location. Now to me, that sounds like I'm repeating myself, because I said that. It's amazing the technology, eh? You can actually record yourself talking nowadays. Oh, I was devastated. I've released one other mic-less video, and the thing is, the mic wasn't quite plugged in, so it kind of made this buzzing sound. And you guys were good enough to watch that. I gotta say, that was my first Dead Man's Challenge, actually. I had no idea what I was doing. Like, okay, I had less of an idea, because I still don't really know how to get this to work. Like, I can't imagine it without... She's at what? Third... Here, let's take a look again at the old journal. Here she is on day 33 now. 18 to 18? What happened? Oh, she just... Ooh. Wow, you just starve like a bugger, eh? Oh, she's just been going downhill. So right now I'm at 18%. Really? Oh yeah, that's what that looks like. So starvation damage and fatigue damage is much higher on these settings. Not something I was aware of. At all. I thought, you know, you just got hurt. No, it kills you. Quickly. So I'll keep my eye on that. Hope the farmers are off in the fields and my dogs don't like that. I don't think that's funny at all. Whew. So yeah, you just... So anyway, if I would like to save this, so like I said, I've got 18%. Well, I've gained 30% from stims alone and probably another 30 to 40% from the teas. That's a lot. This is your like watching a double Dead Man run. She died a long time ago, according to the old rules. Oh, the fish, I tell ya. Just wonderful. Didn't try to break my ribs or anything. But eating that fish, I lost a quarter of my warmth bonus, so I'm going to have to go back inside here for a minute. Just trying to think of my way out of this one. Yeah, I got to go back towards Trappers, Unnamed Pond. Can't go back and mess around more on the lake. Would like to, but that's interloper stuff. This is way different. You have to have a plan, and you have to actually stick with it, and it's definitely not my play style. Like, I get these nice, kind of, I guess what you'd call, like, this overarching theme, I guess, more than an idea. You know, it's not like, I'm going to do this, followed by this. I'm concise, I have a plan. Like, my plan is to wait for the sun to warm up the planet and the weather not to suck. It's not really it's not a good long-term plan, if you ask me, anyway. Oh, we're so close. Let's see if it burns us on that archery level 3. Yes. As Dave McD says, not as advertised. Not as advertised. Okay, well, let's see how nice it is outside. If it's really nice, I'm going. If it's not really nice, well, then I have a nap. Ooh, it's really nice looking. There's a deer. Like, but unless I move, I can't really. Oh, wow. Horrible. Instead, I'll have to do it like this way. Oh. And see, I'm not much better that way. No, I guess he's more in front of the house. I could kind of try to long-range shot him, but I don't have much faith in that either. Now we got a minute. Let's try to close in here on the headshot. Hopefully he kind of picks a direction and walks it, because sometimes they'll kind of shimmy back and forth, and you can't really anticipate where he's going until it's too late. Yeah, side-on shots I'm horrible at. Yeah, like I said, if you ever play a first-person shooter with me and I am leading on our team, then we are losing horribly. That is not good for us. Okay, you can't get much closer because they spook a little further out on this setting. So about in there. Hey, he took that headshot like a champ. Oh. Oh boy. I'm just going to lose arrows at this rate. Where'd this guy go? Bloody. No, now I'm freezing. How do you lose condition shooting at a deer? Like this. The deer hunt, you're not supposed to lose condition. But I turned him into a unicorn, and now he won't come back. Well, she needs something to do anyway. Horrible with the bow. I'm just horrible with it. Taking all the wrong shots. Well, it sounds like he landed in a spot that's kind of within reason. Unless that's the corpse over there, which would be disastrous. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at my video during this time and figure out exactly where I shot what, where, and how, what angles. Because for a guy who started off with 10 arrows, I should have more than 5. I've been really, I know one wolf took off with one in Coastal Highway. And I know the deer has another one. That only brings me up to 7. So I have 3 arrows laying around out here. Because I got the one back from the bear. Lobbed a shot at him, but I'm not sure. Right. Well, it's all within, like, running distance of a house. So, you know. Okay, so there's... There he is. Okay, good. Got to get up here and there we go. Yeah, like I said, he took that headshot like a complete champ. Like, I mean, really, that is one tough deer. One of these days, I'll be able to light a match or light a... Look at that lamp oil. Well, we won't be doing that. But one of these days, I'll use that mag lens yet. You wait. I think I've used it 2 or 3 times. It's been matches all the way. But like I said, if I outlive my matches, that's a great Dead Man's Challenge run. Like I said, I only wanted to make it to beat my record of 14 days or whatnot. Oh, I threw that torch in there. Darn it. Everything is thirsty work. Oh. What are you? You're the good one. I mean, you see that 33 minutes until burned? The pot really, you know, it stops that from happening. Tiring stuff, that harvesting. What do we got left on there? 11 minutes. Nice. Also, if I outlive my knife and all the whetstones. Because Pepper's at how many hundreds of days, and she hasn't outlived the whetstones, so eat some food again. She did just fill up on fish, so. I do want that hide. And I don't necessarily want to cook all this deer. Okay. How about this then? I'll take it and then throw it on the floor. Won't let me place it gently, then I'll just drop it. Okay, so we'll get our kilogram here and grab these guts. $21.51. Ooh, that's still 40 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna go with this gut. Should have grabbed the meat too. What do we got here? 58 minutes. Now what are you at? 28 minutes. That's much better. That won't burn. There we go. Pull that hide off. Again, she's exhausted. I'm sorry it was so not exciting this episode. I just did some fishing and lost a bunch of conditions still due to starvation. Trying to manage that. What do we got here for time? 22 minutes, so I can't do anything with that. And I did throw everything I had at that fire. Right, because I didn't hold on to the book. So yeah, it looks like that's enough of that. So I've got a little bit of raw venison, a little bit of cooked venison. It's good. All within sight of the cabin. Now the thing is, because I've been pressing 3, I don't know if it works if you drop it. But if a wolf was to come in up behind me to accost me and wasn't afraid of the fire, he'd go right for the bait. Grab a piece of food and leave. Just happened in Pleasant Valley. A wolf killed a rabbit. I picked up the rabbit after killing the wolf, dropped it when I lured the 2 other wolves in, killed the 1 wolf. We're done? Okay. Killed the 1 wolf, and then stood up, and the other wolf was on me, and then it's all of a sudden it just kind of took a left-hand turn. Walked over to where I dropped the rabbit. So that's how that worked out for him. He doesn't live long after that. Okay, so I need to formulate an actual solid plan here. Okay, I do have another arrowhead, so I am down. There's 1 or 2 arrows out there on my lawn that are missing because we've got 3, 6, yep, 7. And I made 10 originally, and I know I lost 1 on a wolf. Here, we're going to put that away. Actually, how's our bow doing? Not even looking at you. 56%. I'm sure I have another dried out maple somewhere. And I do have the guts to make another one, so that's good. Didn't think I'd be using my bow this much. Well, this stuff's coming along. Oh, there's a maple right there. So yeah, we got that going for me. So now that I do have all the food to come back to, food to leave with, I'm considering making a torch so I can go with a fancy torch. Maybe I'll just use my lamp. It gives the same bonus as a torch. Doesn't stop the wolf, but I should be able to switch to something else if that gets to... It's Mystery Lake. I understand kind of how to move. Although I do get killed here a lot. But yeah, I'm going to leave off here. I'm sorry for being so unexciting. Yeah, that would hurt. Basically, you watched me lose almost 20% condition to starvation and fatigue. It was a vicious cycle where I couldn't rest because I couldn't eat, so I couldn't rest. Ugh, rough times. But we're through them. I've got some food. I can hopefully gather all my resources into one area. I can take a little brief tour to the unnamed pond and back from trappers. I have the calories to kind of be a little bit mobile from here. And if I get to unnamed pond, get another half dozen cattails, I should go back and maybe get that bear meat too. Just to pick the other cattails, right? Anyway, let me know what you want to see me do. Do I go to unnamed pond first? Or do I backtrack and collect my stuff? And, stack it. Can't make any pants or anything like that if I don't have all the deer hides, right? But I do need time. So I'm kind of curious as to what's at the blind and unnamed pond itself. And there's a potential for some birch bark that direction. There's no birch bark back at the bear meat. But there's bear meat. Or maybe I should sleep in that cabin and do the rope climb. Anyway, let me know what you think is the least suicidal. Do I walk directly to trappers of the unnamed pond? Or do I backtrack, have a nap, climb the rope? There's a cave up there. I don't know if birch bark spawns up there. I mean, if it does, I just need one. Just need a little bit. Anyhow, thank you very much for watching. Till next time, keep surviving, and yeah, hopefully I will see you next time when I continue to somehow not kill this survivor. So yeah, I'm doing my best to kill them, I think. Not really, but I don't think I'd switch places with her. Anyway, thanks a lot. See you next time.